So welcome to today's revision. So this revision is about functional skill revision. We want to treat a non-calculator paper. You know, the exam is in two parts. So the first part is always non-calculator, and the second part is a calculator. So today we're going to try and focus on the side with non-calculator, and next week we'll try and do the side with calculator. So let's look at let's dive into it now. So I welcome you once again to this class. So thanks for joining. So if you have any question as we are doing it, you know, you have the chance to ask you what, just say that to stop me and ask me those questions. So I'll be able to assure what attend to you directly. So don't think that you're trying to slow me back. It's not really how far, it's how well with it. So it's functional skill level 2 maths exam. So this is to show you how to answer questions in the exam, and I hope that you'll be able to, understand every bit of it. It's very crucial for you to actually stay tuned. So look at this question now. Don't forget, this is what non-calculator. So let me just double check so that I can see directly. So that's pen. So it's not calculator there, not the calculator test. So don't do it with calculator. So IMA has been asked to organize an office move. So the health and safety guideline recommends a minimum area of 9.75 for each employee. Calculate the area required for 27 employees. So, this is like multiplying decimals. So to make it actually a lot easier for you, you could just do like 9. You could just do 975 times 27, then that's divided by 100, because this one is in 2 decimals. So, you just multiply that, that one is going to be easier for you to do. When you multiply that one, you can pause it and try it yourself. So that gives you, multiply that, it gives you 263.25. So 263.25 divided by 100, it gives you that. What is the area? The area is going to be what? 263.25. Because you have 27 employees, and each employee will cover 9.75 as in the area they're going to cover. It's going to be 9.75. So that gives you 9.75 times 27, gives you 263.25. B. Now, let's get B down. IMA is asked to find an office with a floor approximately 400 meters squared. She compares two office space. Office A is 27.1 by 15.2. Office B is 25 by 27.4.75. And it's like, a trapezium and a rectangle. Then I ask you that the area of office A is 411.92. Which office has the closest area to 400? So in this case now, they have worked out the area for office A for you. So you don't need to work out the area for office A yourself. What you have to do is that you have to find the area for office B. If you look at office B now, it's like 2 shapes combined together. So the first shape, you can break them down into 2. The first one is a rectangle. Second one is a what? It's a trapezium. So when we break them into 2, that means that this one is going to go to 11, and this one is what? 13.75. You see, because they are allowed up to, so you take away 11 from 24.75 to get 30.75. Now, you've got the rectangle down. So the area for the rectangle here in office B will be equal to 25 times 11. So you got what, 25 times 11, that gives you like 275. Isn't it? So 25 times 11 is 275. Whereby this one is a trapezium. So the area of trapezium is A plus B divided by 2 times height. The A plus B is good what? 9 plus 13.5. 9 plus 13.5 divided by 2 times 10. So that gives you 113.75. So you add them together, 113.75 plus 275. Then your answer is going to be 388.75. So if you take it away, if you take it down, that is what is 11.25 away. So, and what about this one? This one is 11.92 away from 400. So this one is what, 11.25, that one is 11.92. That means that office B is closer. Office B is closer. So for two of you now, I will ask you to try and have a go on question 3, on question 1C, to see maybe you guys can do questions on exam style. Have a go. So let's look at it together now. In case you got stuck, don't worry about it. You know, everything is fine. So let's look at it together now. So that the employees looked at the coffee plan. They look at the coffee plan and held the votes. Which is the company, which office they actually would prefer. A third voted for office A. 2/5 voted, said they do not mind which office was chosen. The rest voted for office B. So which fraction voted for office B? Because you know that a third voted for office A, put that one there, 1/3 is 1/3. 2/5 said they did not mind, so you add that one with 2/5. So now let's add it together. The one they gave us. So you have to make it the same denominator. So this one is what, times 3 times 5 times 5. That gives you 5/15 plus 6/15. That gives you 11/15. Can you see? That's 11/15. So that is the people that actually what voted for A. Don't mind. So for it's always out of 1. So you now do 1 minus 11/15. That gives you 4/15. That's the answer. Who go 4/15? Who got 4/15? Okay, let me try and change something to you. Let me say a third. Let me just put that one to be 1/4. 1/4 voted for office A. 2/5 voted for office B. The rest voted for office C. Can you work out that? I change that one to the 4th now. Try and look at that one. So look at this one now. A 4th, let me say involves this thing. So 1/4 is 1/4. I'll just say quarter plus 2/5. So if you add them together too, this one times 5 times 5, that gives you 5/20 plus 8/20. That gives you 13/20. So you now do 1 minus 13/20. That gives you 7/20. Who got that? Okay. You can go watch the videos again, pause it and try and do it. So let's move on now. So Ima has been asked to actually what to estimate the cost of renting an office. So the graph shows how the annual cost varies with total area of the office. Now ask you that the annual cost of renting office space will increase by 5.75% next year. Estimate the cost of renting 400 meters squared office next year will increase next year. So you have to find out how much is it now. You now find out the increase. So 400 meters squared. So you have to draw a line of best fit for that one. So you draw a line of best fits, so there's going to be a range of answers for this one. So you put so it's not a free time, it's meant to be around this place. So that's going to be like so that's going to be like 66,000 or so. That's going to be approximately 66,000 this year. Then if you want to say increase, you just need to you find 5.75% of 66,000. So you just need to do 5.75 times 66,000 divided by 100. Then you now add that answer to 66,000. So the first one that gives you that gives you 3,795 plus 66,000. That gives you 6,975. So Ima gets these quotes for office furniture. So what fraction of the quotes is for delivery and installation? So show your answer in the simplest form. So for example, now this is the quote for the office delivery. So show your answer in the simplest form. So quote for using this thing. So that is going to be for delivery and installation is what? It's going to be 1,875. Total amount is going to be what? 185,000. Then you now simplify that one. That gives you 120. Divide both sides by 125. That gives you 15 over 148. It's going to be 15 over 148. 15 over 148. So that's going to be what you have to simplify. Look for a number to actually use to actually simplify it. So another option is to rent what? To rent a fully furnished office. So this is a fully furnished office now. So that's that the price, according to the length of the rental period is this. Calculate percentage discounts per month if the office rented for 5 years rather than what? Rather than 1 year. So that gives you the 5 years is good watch. This is going to be 1 year is 10,000. And it's 8,500. That's going to be this. Then you now divide that one by 1,000. 10,000. So that gives you 15 over 100 times 100. That gives you 15%. So that's also, so these are the questions from what? From non-calculator. What I will now do to do basically is this. Based on what I've explained, I know that Janet just joined, but there's no problem about that. I will change the numbers because it's like past paper. This is what you're going to be in your exam. I will change the numbers and will ask you to afterward have a go. And these questions, guys, don't use calculator. This is non-calculator. Don't use calculator. So I'm going to actually change this thing and show you a few things. So this one is for what? For 30 employees. And I will put this one to be to be 20 meters squared here. And you have a go on that. I'm going to meet one. So 20 times 30. So who got 600 here? Who got 600?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Thank you. So so if I share that, what is the fraction? What's the fraction for I will change this one to 10 filling. £10 filling cabinets at 200 pounds. Can you do the fraction for that? Just to ask you to see, maybe you can do some of the things we'll ask you that you will do. So this thing, so you go what 2,000 out of the total. You now try and simplify it 185,000. So can you see you simplify that to cancel this? That gives you what 2 over 185. Who got 2 over 185 here? Who got 2 out of 185 when you simplify it? Sorry, the other one is going to be sorry, it's going to be directly. It's 180, it's 185, 18,500. So 2,000, you put 2,000 here over 18,500. There's no necessary apologies for that. So this one, cancel this. That gives you 20 over 185. Then both of them, 5 goes there. 5 goes here, 4. 5 goes in 185. So 185 divided by 5, that gives you 37. So it's good word 4 over 37. Who got that one? This is the right answer, sorry. Who got that? So, try and look at it very well. It's what we have covered if you have been with us for a long time. And if you have not been with us for a long time too, try and look at the videos we have on YouTube, the videos in the office. They actually we have it available. Just try and look at it and see what can you get from that. So now I want to find out the discount. I will change this one to, I will change it to 9,000. 9,000 pounds. So can you guys work out the discount for that? So you can see clearly that we just do 10,000 minus 9,000, you know, that's the change. That's the difference between the 10,000 and 9,000 is 1,000 divided by the original amount. The original amount was 10,000. So that gives you 1,000 over 10,000. So if you simplify it, that's going to be like 1 over 10. So 1 over 10 times 100, that gives you what? 10%. Who got 10%? Who got 10%? So this is just, you know, this is like walking through past questions about functional skills. And, you know, it's very important that you guys, so that you know exactly what to expect in the exam. So this is just part one. It's non-calculator. Can you see? The activity is just what? 15 marks. So you still have the activity 2, activity 3, activity 4 that we have to actually go over when next we actually meet. I purposely split the class into 2 because one class is not enough to go over both calculator and non-calculator paper. So that's the reason why it is like this. So you know, that is that. And next time we actually means, just try and watch the video very well. Try and check and watch the video very well. These are the type of questions that actually was set for you in functional skill exam. So when you watch it, you try and like even, you know, just pause the video, try and walk through some things there. Then if you have any other questions, you can put it to the chat. Then we actually will discuss it. So is the instruction from the, let me just pause it now. Sorry. I will put it. It's part of what we want to teach you, how to actually to solve these questions yourself when the exam is actually there, so that you guys will be able to actually you can be able to perform, you know, continue to actually perform well. That's the most important thing. So, you know, it's just 5 or 6 questions that we did today. So by next week, we'll be able to cover everything so that you'll be able to do more on those things. So any question before we wrap it up? So if you are just joining, it's not been long that you are joining, we have videos that we treated these questions before on the site. So please just try and check it. Try and check those videos, and we'll be able to, you know, we'll be able to understand all these topics more. It's what we have actually covered before. So any question? All right. Thank you for joining. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.